Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate tuning in once again. So I hope everybody's gonna have a great Easter. This is Saturday, Easter Eve, and yeah, so looking forward to it. Should be a great church service tomorrow. Good times, good times. So dinner with the family afterwards. So I hope you guys have a good one yourself and all that fun stuff. So we got a mail call. We got some stuff in the mail. We got an Ollie'S stash. I went over to a friend of mine and just around the corner here, and I said, "Hey, where'd you get that truck?" And I see the Ollie tag on. He says, "From our Ollie's in town." I thought, really? So our Ollie's is newer, and they kind of get the leftovers. You know, once the bigger stores, the older stores get their supply, we kind of get the leftover stuff. So a lot of times we haven't been getting any models lately for a large amount of time. It's been quite a time since we got some models. So he was in there and he told me they got all these things. I thought, no kidding. So I sent the wife down there to pick some up. And of course she picks me up almost like double everything. I thought, okay, you know, that's cool. And then my buddy Tony's like, hey, if they got any of those 32s left, pick me up one of those. So I got an extra one of those as well. So other than that, we got some goodies in the mail. So we got a new Auto Modeler magazine. If you guys don't subscribe to this, you should get this. I like this magazine. It's got a lot of cool articles and issues in it. Yeah, so for the love of our hobby, do it. There's a lot of videos out there that's gone page by page on this book, so I'm not going to go through that with you on that, but it is a good book. There's a lot of cool articles in there, a lot of how-tos, and all that kind of fun stuff. So get yourself one or subscribe to it. It's not that bad. You get one every 2 months. It's a pretty good deal for what you're getting. Other than that, we got some paints from Hobby Nut Model, and I got just a smorgasbord of just odd stuff. I just got all kinds of weird stuff. We got some Tamiya, we got some MCW, we got some L-Clade, just all over the place. So we're going to start with the enamels first, and I'm just going to do a quick run by with you and just let you know what we picked up. So we got some MCW hardener. This is 1003E. I go through a lot of this stuff, so I go through a lot of it. Man, you put the hardener in it, and I use my Suze Bake oven, and it just seems like a day later it's almost dry to the touch. I will run it a little bit, but it does, man, it makes it a lot nicer, that's for sure. Another color we got, I was out of this completely, was the gloss black enamel. This is 10003E, so I did get 2 of those, so we were out of those completely. And last MCW we got is Rally Red. This is 6504E. I believe this is a GM color. I have another one on the bench. I got a project I'd like to get started on, and I knew one wasn't going to do it, so I thought, you know what? I'll grab another one. That way we know I got one. On to some lacquers. So we got some Tamiya lacquers. We got some black LP1. I was completely out of the black LP1. So this is the gloss black. So we got 2 bottles of that. Make sure we had some extra on hand. And also got 2 bottles of dull red. So I like this color. I use this a lot. This is LP18. So what I do, I use this for my interiors. I'll actually take this and mix this with another color, usually another red, and I'll spray it on my interiors. I think, because this is almost too dark, and the red's obviously too red. I want that little bit in the middle, and it's always hard to find that right color, so it's just easier just to mix it. Now, what else do we get? We got a bottle of NATO Black. This is LP60. NATO Black's a really cool color. It's got almost a green sheen to it a little bit, just a little. It just looks really cool, especially when you put it up to next to a regular black or a flat black. NATO looks fantastic. And we also got 2 bottles of flat black. This is LP3 Tamiya. So we got those guys. So I'll tell you what, here's the odd thing is I was going through my paints the other day. I could see what I had, what I didn't have. And you know, it's one of those, you order paint, you're like, oh man, am I out of that? I think I need more. So I was ordering semi-gloss black, and Tamiya, I was ordering it, and then I ordered some more, and then I ordered some more, and I realized I got like 8 bottles of that stuff here, brand new. And I thought, I guess I have enough. So I need to do a better inventory when I go to order stuff. So I was kind of keeping track this time around what I really needed. All that fun stuff. So other than that, we got some L-Clade colors. First off, we got some stainless steel. This is ALC 115. If I take the glass off my head, it'd probably help me read these a little bit. What else do we get here? We got some odd colors. This is like a kind of a reddish, burnt red almost. This is called Hot Metal. Sepia, I believe it is. This is ALC 416, so unique color. Another exhaust color is the Hot Metal Blue. This is ALC 413. I figured that'd be kind of cool to use. And last one we got is a Elclade. As you can see, the color is kind of unique, pretty cool looking. I mentioned a while back I'd like to get on some of these airplane builds. And this is for the windows. This is armored glass, and this is ALC 408. Kind of cool looking, so I thought maybe we'll pick that up. Other than that, like I say, we got some Ollie'S stuff here. We got lots of it. So starting off, we got some big ones here. Check these out. We got the AMT. We got a little mix of AMT and Revell. I guess just 2 AMTs and the rest Revell. Let's go that route. So AMT Miller High Life trailer. Check that guy out. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah. So includes all new Miller High Life decals. Officially licensed product. Adult collectible. So careful. Don't want the kids buying this stuff. So we got that one, and also, like I say, she picked me up, kind of doubles everything. So we got another one here. Yeah, these trailers are pretty cool. I mean, for the price at the Ollie's deal, you really can't go wrong with that. So I thought it was cool she picked up 2 of them. Now I just need to find the tractor to go with it, and we can make ourselves a Miller truck. That is the GMC Astro, says on the side. I have seen that around a few times. This one she picked up. Okay, so this one was more of a... I really didn't need it. I mean, do we ever need them? Sure we do. There's no law against that. She says, hey, they got an F-150 SVT. And I'm thinking, oh, cool, they got a Lightning. And I get home and, oh, it's a Raptor. It's a snap tight. And it's playable. So I thought, well, hey, cool. I'm going to say this probably is not going to get built. This may end up at a next model show for a giveaway. I'm not sure yet. But anyways, I thought, well, hey, you know, she picked it up, and that's cool. I've seen a lot of guys build this at shows, and they make it into an actual nice model with different wheels and everything, and that does look pretty good. So there might be a chance for it, but I'm going to say, I don't know, maybe. We'll just put that off to the side. So we did get 3 of the 32 Ford Roadsters. Like I mentioned, Tony Lancer is going to get one of these. Maybe I didn't mention. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. Anyways, my buddy Tony's like, hey, if they have any more of those, snag me one. So we got the 32 Roadster. I have not yet had this kit. So I figured, hey, you know, why not grab it? And I know this is kind of a cool build. My buddy Bob over at Midwest Scale Models, he's built this, and it looks really cool. So I thought, you know what, maybe we'll grab some and go from there. Because like I say, we got that guy, and then we got another one. And then we got another one. Like I say, one of these Tony's going to get. So that's what we did with that. Let's see, what else we got? We got a couple 56 Thunderbirds. So the Revell Thunderbird. This is a re-release because I have the original 2 monograms on the shelf. I built this when I was in school. I'm not sure what grade, long time ago, grit type grade. So I have that original one that I built back in the day in plastic, that original box art by Monogram. And I believe it's the same car. It does look kind of cool in the pink, but I actually have a bottle of the original, don't know what color it is. It's an MCW color. And anyways, it's that coral pink or something like that. It's kind of that whitish pink. I thought, boy, they would look really cool on this. Now I want to know what color it is. Hold on. Okay, so it is actually Coral Mist Glossed Enamel. This is 5532E for enamel. I think that's kind of a cool color. It's kind of a pinkish white. That was a factory color back in the day. I thought, man, that looked kind of cool. So I thought, yep, I'm getting me a T-Bird mouse. So I bought the original one that I had as a kid. It's still sealed. And I thought, you know what? I'm not a collector per se, but I thought I might just keep it for nostalgic. And then I found another one, and then she got me these. So I believe they're the same kit. So like I say, we got 1, and then we got 2. So we got 2 of those, just in case I want to do one in a cool black. Because that car looks really good in black. And last one we got a Fast and Furious Dom's 71 Plymouth GTX. This kit I've always eyed for a long time, and they only had one of these. I thought that's been cool if she would have picked up two of these. Because I know this has the really cool rims and tires in this kit. And I always like the body style of this. I like the looks of this car. And I thought, well, I don't know if I want to do it in the Fast and Furious look. I always call it slow and serious, but that was just my joke take of it. But it's, yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool car. It's got, like I say, it's got the really cool wheels in it. And I don't know, too bad there wasn't two of these, because that would have been cool. But this one is definitely a cool model. I really like that. So yeah, other than that, guys, that's what I got for the up-to-date stash ads. Been trying to get the DeLorean going. I'm having some issues with the silver, so I haven't put a video up on that. I tried the paint that I had here. I had some old testers of the metallizer paint, and I put that on, and I tell you what, that stuff is so like watery, runny. You can't just like do a normal airbrush shoot. You almost got to start on the end and just pass all the way through, kind of like you normally would, but don't stop in the middle or even come close to it. So it might put a little driplet out there. And I've tried different airbrushes, and they all do it. So it's not just, I've tried the Gallery, tried the Iwata. They all do it. So it's not like it's one airbrush or another. It's just the paint. And I thought, oh, so I did one in stainless, and it almost looks like it's blue, like it has a blue hue to it. I thought, I mean, it kind of looks cool, don't get me wrong. My very first one they did in the video, you seen where it was, if you guys watched the build on that for the video one where I painted it flat black or like a satin black, and then did it. Well, I ended up doing the paint on that in the satin or the stainless metallizer paint, and it looks almost like a blue hue to it. It looks cool, but it's not like it's supposed to look. And I thought, so yeah, so we're starting over on that, and I ended up trying a different color. I got magnesium here, and that actually looks pretty good, but for some reason, man, I was trying to like buff it a little bit, and if you had a little something on the pad or on your paper, it would scratch it, or not really so much scratch it, but it like put like a mark in it. And I thought, so I tried different things, and I'm just being too picky. I don't like the way it looked. It didn't turn out like I wanted to. So, and then I tried some alkalade on it, and if you clear coat alkalade, it doesn't like it. It likes it, but it turns it like dark silver. So I'm still thinking of a different paint. I might have to go with a, I think about Tamiya gloss aluminum. I think that would look pretty good as well, because I want more of this shiny stainless look. So it's probably going to get stripped down completely, and we're just going to start over, just to let you know where we're at on that. Yeah, so haven't had a lot of bench time. I was watching the video from Jason over Blue X Models. He's talking that he's been to all these shows and yard work. I feel like Jason, I'm the same way. Just I've been to 3 shows back to back. I don't even have the videos made for them. I went on the computer, half the stuff's gone, so I got to reload everything. I thought, what? And then went to our Ford thing. So it's just a whole month of just being gone every month or every weekend. So I just haven't had a lot of bench time trying to get things done. So other than that, we're going to try to get things rolling again, get some videos put back up, and all that good stuff. So I thought we'd do a little quick stash ad. I got a couple shop cards I got to do a shout out for you guys, so appreciate those shop cards. I do have those. Jamie G, I got your card, buddy, and I got one in the packed up, ready to go in the mail for you. I got a bunch of mail out. So yeah, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay, guys, you guys have a good one. I appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you guys